Some trails welcome you with wide open roads and gentle curves. Rarick Canyon is not one of those trails.
You're there. So turn driver.
It greets you like a bouncer at a sketchy nightclub.
Play right there. Oop. You're high centered on your control arm. You need to back up.
Deciding if you're worthy enough to let in.
Keep turning as hard as you can because of the tree. Yeah, right there.
Today, we find out if our 2024 Colorado ZR2 is worthy of this party. Let's get into it. If you're taking this canyon in the typical way most people do, all of the hard stuff is right up front, staring you in the face. The first 5 miles is imagine trying to drive your living room couch through a rocky escalator with someone occasionally shaking it side to side. It has tight turns, chunky steps, and climbs steep enough to make you wonder whether you filled out your will before you left the house. But that's not scaring us today.
Are out here near Camp Verde, I think is the closest town. But it is a off-road trail that we found online through a couple different websites, and it's supposed to be kind of a creek canyon drive, and it's rated a 5 out of 10 according to Onyx. But the beta on it says that a F-150 on 33s did it with his Gladiator friend. So
you can do it in Subaru on 28s, be careful. Maybe. We'll verify.
There's apparently a part in the middle that is very rocky through the creek, and so it depends on how the washouts have gone and how difficult it is at any given time, because it is a creek bed. It's dry right now from what I've read online, so we shouldn't have too many issues. It's supposed to rain the next couple days, so we're doing it now. But yeah, we are going to share with you the whole trail, our thoughts about it, anything that happens, and if you should actually do it if you come down in this area. So let's turn the camera around and get this going. You're straight. All right, there's good. Right off the bat, you get to this wonderful boulder section. It's very bouldery. Tire placement is probably going to be key. You can see the creek is dry. There's the ZR2. We're looking at the obstacle. We're pretty sure we're going to be fine. It's going to have a couple skid plate bangs and rock slider probably, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We are currently airing down to 20 psi. Just for a little grip. If we need to go lower, we can. We always start a little higher, and if we need to go a little lower, then we have the option to. But we want to keep a little bit higher for ground clearance because these boulders are pretty big, but Dane's going to have this without any issues, I'm pretty sure. I think you can go, keep going straight. Keep straight. Right there is perfect, stay right there. All right, tiny bit that way. There. You're gonna climb on that side. You're gonna come off, be very slow. Keep turning this way. Okay, come off very slow, right there. You're on the rock rail. Oh, yep, go straight. Rock rail. Right there is good from this side. Okay. We're gonna be careful coming off for the bumper. Okay. I can't see the other side, so watch it. Okay. Very slow coming off the back. You're okay still. Okay, right there, very slow, yeah, yep. You're perfectly lined up right there. You get over this rock. So you're gonna keep going, I'll let you know when you're there. So turn driver. Right there, yeah. Okay, right there. And then keep turning towards me. Because we're gonna put your tire on this big one, I think. Right there, and now straighten out. Okay, big one, right under the skid plate, right there. Oop. If you're high centered on your control arm, you need to back up. Okay, right there. Now, if we can get your tire on it, it'll probably be fine. So it's right there, straight. Yeah, no, right there. No, you're perfect, sorry. Right there. Now forward. Right there, now climb. See if it'll climb. Okay, now when you get off of it, then you can turn, I think. Now you can turn towards me. Yeah, like that. Keep turning as hard as you can because of the tree. Yeah, right there. That is perfection right there. If you go straight on the trail, you're good. From what I can see from here. Straighten your wheel, that way. Yeah, that way more. Right there, yeah, perfection. Now you can go that way, turn passenger. Passenger as you want.
Some moderate skid plate banging, but I think the ZR2 is grinning and asking for more.
Go kind of forward, straight forward. Because there's a rock on that side.
Lockers on while I did the turn off trail and start stops. We made it.
You didn't have any lockers?
No lockers.
I was like, why is it struggling so much?
I was wondering, why does it feel like I'm stuck?
It's because apparently you pulled the no locker button.
Yeah, it's no lockers.
We are climbing up one of the hills on this trail, and it is kind of narrow. So if you are in a full-size reading that Onyx off-road review, just know that if you're full-size, it's gonna be narrow and several spots. There's one rock you will have to go over that we were able to just kind of squeeze by. So it is something to keep in mind if you're gonna try that in a full-size, but so far it's been kind of scenic. It's been very bumpy and rocky, but it hasn't been anything too major, just very careful tire placement and navigating the rocks that are kind of in the road. But are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's fun. Yep, I like it. It's nice.
Yes, and in case you didn't hear him before, he had no lockers when he was going up the creek bed.
I forgot I hit the auto start stop. I meant to hit the locker button, but we made it.
Yes, we made it just fine. So if you need lockers or not so far?
I did use them on the one corner. It's easier.
Yeah. But 20 psi seems to be like the perfect one so
16 on
far.
one and 20 on the others.
Yeah. Oops. I'm not very good at adjusting the air down tools. I seem to get one always off. Always one. The rest are fine. Must be the same one, that's all I can imagine.
Maybe.
So when they close it for cattle, I'm guessing.
Right.
But I can't imagine cattle being back here. Oosh.
Wasn't big, we weren't on anything. Just went that direction. I'm on that face. Good.
Yeah, you're good.
And just so you know, the climb out of this canyon is no joke. There are several really steep and narrow places that you're going to have to navigate through because this climb gains 2,600 feet into the national forest. So you're going to have to navigate some shelf roads in here. And there are a few places where you might feel like you're losing traction in a few places here and there.
So once you finish the initial climb out of the first part of the canyon, you get to this top mesa area, and it's really kind of easy, very bumpy. There's still a bunch of rocks, but it's nothing hard. And the views as you come towards Sedona start to get better, and then you drop down into this other little section that is more in the trees. But so far it's been really pretty, so if you're looking for some good different views of Sedona area, that you get some really good cliff ones on this. I wasn't expecting that because it said canyon. I expected just kind of canyon views, but I wasn't expecting Sedona views. So that was a pleasant surprise, but so far we've been enjoying it. It's been pretty easy, right?
It's been easy, it's been good, just bumpy.
Yeah, it's just bumpy. I'm glad we aired down, and I'm not regretting that. It definitely keeps it nice and cushy, especially over a lot of these rocks. There are a lot of volcanic rocks too, but they are worn down, so they're not like sharp and pointy like you would find like near like Sunset Crater or some of the other volcanoes. So, but so far so good. I actually have been enjoying it. So no complaints yet.
And the differences between these two different sections seems kind of drastic. It's like the trail remembered that you're a visitor here and a guest, and it wants to treat you just a little bit. The roadway opens up where it's not as narrow and steep as it was before. The beautiful cedar trees and the light really make this feel like a special trail. It's that kind of section that makes you want to roll down your windows and forget about the section that traumatized your kidneys on the way up here. About 3/4 of the way through the trail, you'll stumble upon an interesting structure, but you need to be paying attention for it since the trail goes to the right. If you get down to the red dirt, you should go to the left. And on the left side, you will stumble upon an old water structure tucked into the hillside like it was hiding from the rest of the world. So that meant naturally that we were going to get our drone up to get an epic look. From above, it's part industrial relic, part architectural mastery. Proof that even out here, where the roads are rough and the trees stand guard, people still found a way to leave their mark. This is part of the Beaver Creek watershed. Now the sign that they have about this is really rather worn, but basically it's a basin that catches heavier materials and helps the water keep flowing down with less and less materials as it goes. From this point on, the trail is really just a red dirt road. At this point in the trail, you really get the feeling of the sense of elevation that you're at since the trees get thicker and thicker. Now the question we ask ourselves is, would we do this drive again? And honestly, knowing that the trail lives up to its online description, we would definitely do it again. This canyon isn't your typical afternoon drive. It's more like a 2-hour trust fall exercise with your truck for the first 5 miles. But that challenge leads to epic scenery and little surprises along the way, which is absolutely worth it. So would we do it again? Yes. But next time, I might order a victory pizza or 2 to have at the end of the trail. So that's it for this epic adventure today, so please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this with your friends, and we will be sharing another epic trail here soon, but bye for now.